Hey guys, it's Haley. I'm recording on my webcam today and just doing a kind of like Q&A video. I finished cosmetology school in April and it's now June. And I told you guys I was going to do kind of like a Q&A video, just answering some frequently asked questions that you guys have asked me. And Ciao Bella, Meg, if you guys watch her, which you probably do, she did a Q&A the other day, so I kind of just took the same questions that she did, and I'm just going to answer those. So, yeah. Okay, I have them all written down on my phone. Okay, so, number one, what school did you go to? I went to Tony and Guy. They just opened one close by me. All the other ones were in, like, Rhode Island and stuff. So they just opened one near me, and that's the one that I went to. Did you just sign up and go, or do you have to be accepted? So for my school, you sign up and you take a tour, and then after you take the tour, you call them back and say if you're interested, and then you come in and take an entrance exam. Sorry, I'm out of breath. The entrance exam is really, it doesn't really have much to do with actual hair and stuff. It has more to do with like English and math, like simple math, simple English, just like, it really, it's kind of like a common sense kind of test, like, do you understand how to read formulas and stuff? So, after you pass that, you decide what month you want to join, and then you join. So you do have to take an entrance exam, but it's nothing crazy. How do you choose the right school for you? Dad's home! Sorry, my dad just got home. Okay, so how did you choose the right school for you? I went to a few schools, and all of my teachers actually went to the schools that I toured at, and they were very, very small, very dark, only did like roller sets and perms and like one haircut. Like, it was very like, it wasn't a good quality school. And I went into Tony and Guy and I was like, yes, like this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do, like I love this place. So yeah. Most challenging thing that you've learned: cut, color, and style. So for cut, the hardest for me was the graduated bob. I'm still not very good at it, but it's very, very difficult because the it's like the stacked bob. It's like stacked in the back and then it has like the A-line. It's all about how you hold the hair, how you cut the hair, what degree you're holding it at, like what angle, which way in the comb you're holding it, which fingers you're holding it with. It's like all this crazy stuff. So yeah, that's the hardest for cut. Color, I would say highlights. That's just because they're so like, you have to do it perfectly. But yeah. And for style, the hardest for me was probably the Marcel iron. It's that really weird one. That's my dog. Lexi, you hear Dad? You hear Daddy? Yeah, you hear Daddy? You hear Dad? You hear Daddy? You hear Daddy? Daddy? Is it Daddy?
Hello. What do you got there? Hello, everybody. What up? What up? Are you a good girl?
For style, it was probably the Marcel iron, just because it was so weird having to like roll the iron in your hand.
What'd you say?
I'm talking to the camera.
Hello, camera.
Oh my god. For style, it's probably the Marcel iron, just because it was really uncomfortable. You can only use one hand to twirl the actual iron, and you had to use the other hand to like hold the hair, and it was just really difficult because you're just used to regular like clamp curling iron, and then you have this like weird roll. It's weird. But yeah, that was probably the hardest for me. How hard is cosmetology? See, when you first get into it, you're like, oh yeah, like cutting hair, I can do that in like half hour, like whatever. No. Like, you're gonna start and you're gonna start doing haircuts, so it's gonna take you like 2 hours to do one haircut. That's how it starts. Then you get better and better, and you get better and better, and you can do it in like 20 minutes. My dad's staring at me. But yeah, it's it's really, really difficult. And you learn about like electricity and like all these things that you wouldn't really think have to go along with cosmetology, and like different facials and like skin diseases and all parts of the hair, like all this stuff. You think it's just like cut, color, blow dry. No, no, no. If that's all you want to learn, that's all that you're interested in learning, you're not going to like it, because that is the base of what you learn, but there's so much more. You also learn how to like run a business, how to own a salon. We did a whole anatomy and physiology kind of chapter. It was like a 3-week chapter, I think. We learned about like all different parts of the body and like what they do and how they produce it's just like, it's not just about, oh, this is hair, this is how I cut it. Like, you know what I mean? So, what are the challenges you faced when you were in cosmetology school? Well, when I was in cosmetology school, I first started, I think it was my freshman phase, and how they do it is like, it goes freshman, sophomore, junior A, junior B, senior A, senior B, grad senior, salon ready, and by the third month, you're on the floor. But by the third month, you're able to take clients that just come in, paying clients, and that was so scary for me because I didn't think I had any idea what I was doing. But right when I picked up the shears, I was just like, pew, pew, pew. So for me, my challenge was like, I didn't have any confidence in myself. Main challenges for me was like, I didn't have a lot of confidence because I've never done hair before. Some of the girls that I went to school with, they went to other schools and they wanted more education, so they came back to a better school. But I've never been to a cosmetology school. I knew nothing about hair. I knew how to curl hair. That's it. Like, I didn't know much. So, why does so many interruptions in this video? You have to have your client know that you have confidence, so they don't get worried about you touching their hair. So, yeah. Okay. What made you want to join cosmetology school from the beginning? For me, I didn't really know what I wanted to do outside of high school. I was like, I don't want to go to college, you know. I don't want to go to college for 4 years and just learn English, math, science, and history. I think that would come in handy, I guess. I just thought I know a lot of people go to college and really, really like college, but I wasn't interested in anything that you'd have to go to college for. I was interested in things that are creative, not like going by books and studying and having tests. Like, I like to actually do hands-on things, so I wasn't really into college. Was it nerve-wracking when you first worked with clients? Oh my god. My first client, I don't think I ever talked about this in a video, but her hair she was taller than me. She's about 6 feet tall. Her hair was down to her, like, I would say the bend in the back of her knee. Yeah, dead. Her hair was down there. And she came in, she was 2 hours late, and she wanted layers, which was fine, and it took me 2 hours to do my first haircut. You know what I mean? It took forever. And she loved it, and then I left, and then she left, and she didn't tip me or anything, and I was like, did I do a bad job? But no, it came out really, really good, so I was happy about that. What things are you certified in? I'm certified in TG color, keratin color, redkin color, keratin treatments, TG advanced cutting. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. But yeah, keratin smoothing treatment. Yeah, that's like something really big that we did. So, did they provide you with materials? We had to buy this kit that kind of went in with our tuition. That was $2,000, and it had like the blow dryer, the straightener, the curling iron, the 9 mannequin heads, the mannequin stand, the water bottles, the combs, the shears, the clip, everything. Everything you needed, all the capes, everything. So that was what we bought right when we started school. So they prepared it for us, but we had to pay for it. You know what I mean? So it was like part of our tuition, but yeah. How'd you go about researching schools, and what would you look for in a school? I would say just when you go in, if you feel that vibe that you're comfortable and that you feel like you could fit in there, and you feel like you get a good vibe from the teachers and from everyone that you meet there, that's probably a good choice for you. And I know a lot of schools, my school does it. You can shadow. You go in for like a day or two and you just like see how they work and stuff, and just kind of see if you're gonna like it. One of the girls who's still in school, in my school right now, she shadowed, and now she went to school and she absolutely loves it. And I remember meeting her when she shadowed and she was so shy, and now she's like a social butterfly. That's how I was too. I was really, really shy, and now I'm like, hey guys. But yeah. Okay, what did you learn in your classes? So we had a morning class that was an hour every single day except Fridays, because Friday we have like a meeting in the morning. But for our classes, in the morning we did bookwork. We had like a chapter every week. It was like anatomy or business or social skills or shampooing or perms, relaxers, everything like that. And we did that for an hour. Then we had another hour to work on some bookwork that was for that chapter. Then at the end of the week, we'd have a pre-test on Saturday, and then on Tuesday, we'd have the actual test. That was how one of the classes went. And then in the afternoon, well, after that, we would have, it depends on what phase you were in, but for junior A and junior B, you would have either advanced cut or advanced color. And you'd have that for an hour or two, and then go out on the floor and do what you just learned. So it was really a lot of like, this is what you do. Like what our teachers did was they sat us down and they showed us a video on how to do it. Then they explained how to do it. You made a head sheet. So
Dad? Dad! Come here! Dad! 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 There's a tick! I don't know where it went. Who's fucking calling you?
It wasn't.
It was right there.
So what I was saying before I got interrupted because there was a bug, you make a head sheet and it has all the parting sections, distribution, elevation, everything on it, and you draw lines to where you part it and how you hold it and everything like that. So every time you have to do that haircut, if you forget, pull out the sheet and there it is. So we always made head sheets. So we make a head sheet and then go out and follow the head sheet and do it on a mannequin. So that's kind of how the day worked, and that's kind of how our classes worked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. Message me. Mention me on Twitter at beautybyhaley. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and have a great day. Bye.